6-0 on the last video. Gave out this KJK VIP ticket for free. Hopefully you tuned in because it completely greened out. Rocking with the Kobe White over 4.5 assists, Josh Giddey over 5.5 assists, Zach LaVine over 2.5 3-pointers made, Dennis Schroeder over 5.5 assists, the Kowalski under 11.5 points, and the Halliburton over 2.5 3-pointers made. All green, all cashing, all given out for free on the video last time out. If you're new to the channel and you have not subscribed, would highly recommend you do so. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future content that I upload, because you'll be getting free value, free picks on this channel to help you truly learn how to make money on these player props apps. Last time we were talking Betr Picks. A lot of times we've been talking Betr Picks lately because the value's been phenomenal. So if you do not have the Betr Picks app, you need to get it as soon as possible. There's a possibility some of these plays that I'm about to review are not available on other apps, and Betr Picks has been a phenomenal resource to be finding the very best plays, the very best value. We swept last night in the NFL streets as well, in the Sunday Night Football game actually, which was beautiful because we got hooked bad on a few other plays. This play right here, we needed Dallas Goedert over 4.5 receptions, which was like a phenomenal prop. No Devontae Smith, crazy amount of juice on the over. 4.5 receptions, and he just let us down. But overall, these results have been fantastic, man. And they will match you up to $200 with the promo code KJKDFest. Today, we are going to be talking to Prizepicks, though. So for you Prizepicks users, you'll be happy. Get the Betr Picks app because there is a possibility some of these plays aren't available on Prizepicks. It's a strong possibility, I'm not going to lie. But I'm giving out plays for Betr Picks, Prizepicks, Underdog Fantasy, all the above. I had multiple people comment last video, guys, that they won like $500. If you are someone that's looking to get serious and really learn how to make money on these apps, once again, I'm giving out one free KJK VIP play on these videos. I'm breaking down the process and teaching you so you can see all that goes into it. But you can get access to every single one of my plays as soon as I place them for $1.66 a day. I made this package as affordable as possible. The amount of money and resources that are dumped into this thing that you get access to for only $1.66 a day, I can promise you is absurd. If you head on over to my YouTube community page, you're going to be seeing all the different winners, all the different results. I talked about that Sunday Night Football cash last night, right? Ran a 5-pick perfect with some Betr Bucks, so I got a bunch of Betr Bucks in my account, and if you run 5-pick perfects, that's optimal because they do a slight shift down. So it was a perfect opportunity to go ahead and run some Betr Bucks cash, not only one but two. I had the Kyron Williams under 2.5 receptions and the Kyron Williams under 17.5 rushing attempts. Mix and match both of those and then max the amount they let me do and cash both those last night. So I am going to be giving you guys a free KJK VIP Prizepicks slip today, but some of these plays might get removed, might be removed and or bumped. It's just what happens when you get value. It's annoying, but I'm giving you as much free value as I possibly can. The reason these lines move because they're such good plays that they move them so they don't lose too much money. Just kind of how it goes. Prizepicks, they're going to give you $50 when you play your first $5 instantly with the promo code KJKDFest. My link down below. Talked about that deposit match on Betr Picks as well. They're going to hook you up with a nice deal with a $200 deposit match over on Betr Picks. So make sure you take advantage of that with the Betr Picks app, right? And then last but certainly not least, we got some Underdog Fantasy action as well. If you do not have the Underdog Fantasy app, they're going to match you all the way up to $1,000. Already locked in a really good play over there. Another example of getting really good value, but unfortunately these plays aren't available. I would share them with you guys if I could. They're all gone. They've all been moved. Okay, so you would have got access to this as soon as I placed it. If you were over in the VIP, we got the Scotty Barnes over 24.5 points and rebounds, the Domantas Sabonis over 18.5 rebounds and assists, and the Keegan Murray over 12.5 points. All of those are phenomenal props. The problem is they're all shifted and or bumped now, right? So it's like you can't get those anymore. It sucks. It is what it is. But the 3-pick standards pay out 6x over on Underdog Fantasy. So feel free to track these results, see how they go. I don't care. I'm locked in. But you can't get them anymore, unfortunately. They're all either not available or shifted. You can see how they're kind of dim on my screen. That's what happens when they bump the lines up and down. All right, so let's get into it. Let's break this thing down. Like I said, we're talking Prizepicks today. I'm going to be sharing with you guys the very first Prizepicks VIP ticket that I did place myself. I do think some of these got bumped, but let's talk about it. So the first play was TJ McConnell over 4.5 assists, which is actually my favorite play on the entire Prizepicks app as of this morning because there was just some phenomenal some phenomenal value on this prop. Unfortunately, though, it does look like they went ahead and bumped TJ McConnell, so you can no longer get him at that 4.5 line. He's now at 5 assists even, so I would not play this prop anymore. This is an example, unfortunately, of a play that we got at really good value over there that you can't get anymore. But we'll continue along. Any plays that you can still get, I'll share with you, and I'll tell you exactly why they're good plays. This was actually sent into my VIP as my play of the day immediately, which I do every single day because I knew this was phenomenal value. I knew it was going to get bumped up. Went ahead and sent it in this morning so they could get it in before it got moved. You can see the result. It's now up to 5 even. The reason that is because it was such a good play. Prizepicks has gone ahead and moved it. So that is annoying, but it is what it is. Let's continue along this ticket. What else do we got here? The next play, we got LaMelo Ball over 5.5 rebounds. We got Jamal Murray over 5.5 assists. I'll go ahead and break down this Jamal Murray over 5.5 assists because it is the one that I have pulled in here to my screen here. Why is this a good play? The Jamal Murray over 5.5 assists, guys. I'm using multiple tools every single day to find the very best value on these apps, one of which is going to be the Daily Grind Fantasy Optimizer. If you don't have it, guys, would highly recommend you check them out. Full transparency, a lot of that green that you're seeing on the screen, for my VIP plays and all that stuff is a result of using this tool. Really does help out find the very best props every single day. You can see this has a 53.62% chance to hit the over 5.5 assists for Jamal Murray. Why is that? Because there are millions of dollars of sportsbook data dumped into an optimizer telling us that he is heavily favored to go over 5.5 assists. So these sportsbooks set a price tag every single day for you to take the over and the under on every single prop that they list. So in this particular case, you can see, for instance, Jamal Murray heavily favored at minus 142 on Caesars Sportsbook. Caesars, all of these sports books, millions of dollars invested, millions and millions, right? So if they don't set these lines right, they go bankrupt. Just kind of how I make it simple, straight to the point for you guys. Newsflash, they ain't going bankrupt. These companies are not going bankrupt. So you're going to have to risk $142 to win $100 on the over 5.5 assists for Jamal Murray. You're going to have to risk way more than you're going to win to take the over 5.5 assists, because they're saying it's so likely that that prop is going to hit. We're going to make you risk way more. Okay, so we can go ahead and use this millions of dollars of sportsbook data to find the very best plays on these apps. It's the same exact process if you go back and watch my previous video that I uploaded with all that green, right? Or even, for instance, the the NFL plays that I had locked in yesterday. Green, 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 green. Right? I'm using this millions of dollars of data. All of these buttons you're seeing me press, the over and the under. I'm using this data to find the very best props, okay? So why did I take the over tackles on Newman? Why did I take the over tackles and assists on Campbell? Same exact process we're reviewing right now, okay? So we got the Jamal Murray over 5.5 assists. Daily Grind Fantasy telling us this is a phenomenal prop. Another tool that I'm using, if we want to get even more detailed, is going to be Outlier, guys. If you don't have Outlier, they're going to bring that same millions of dollars of sportsbook data into these tools, right? They're going to give you 7 days completely free with my link down below, by the way. Take advantage of this dang offer. It's free, okay? We type in Jamal Murray. We're going to see the over 5.5 assists. They're giving us a 54% chance to hit. It's one of his best props on the entire board. And we can bring in the statistics, the underlying metrics, the matchup, every single thing under the sun to tell us if this is a good play. Jamal Murray's exceeded 5.5 assists in 6 of his last 7 games, averaging 7 assists per game on average and 86% hit rate in his last 7 games, right? Then we look at some more underlying statistics on the season. He's getting 10.7 potential assists per game with 36.8 minutes played per game. Only 2 fouls. So he's not getting in foul trouble. He's playing a lot of minutes. He's getting a lot of potential assists. All of this data is telling us there is a very high likelihood he's going to go over 5.5 assists tonight. Really, all we need is for him to stay out of foul trouble, stay on the court, and his team to make shots, okay? And then once again, all of this data, right? Caesars all the way up to minus 170, underdog minus 164, multiple different Caesars books, right? Minus 142 on Caesars, minus 140 on BetMGM. All of these markets are favoring his over. So that's a really good prop. We like the Jamal Murray assist tonight. That is why I took it in my Prizepicks ticket, okay? So the TJ McConnell got bumped up, unfortunately. You can't get that anymore. It does look like you still can get the Jamal Murray assists, I hope. Let's go ahead and type him in here. Let's bring all of these plays in if we can. So the TJ McConnell got bumped up. I would not play that anymore. I already brought it up to the Prizepicks board. You can see it's at 5 even. That's a no for me, okay? Don't play that. Let's refresh this to make sure we have the latest data, but pretty sure, it's not going to be available yet. Don't be playing that. The next play that we talked about was Jamal Murray over 5.5 assists. Please tell me that's still available after that breakdown I just did. Yes, it is. Okay, boom. We like that play. We definitely like that Jamal Murray play today, okay? LaMelo Ball over 5.5 rebounds. Next prop on this ticket. Why is this a good prop? Why do we like Mr. LaMelo Ball? Let's go ahead and type him in. Make sure he's still available here with 5.5 rebounds. Yes, he is. Let's pull him into the Daily Grind Fantasy Optimizer. Let's do a little bit of some analyzing of this prop. Why do we like it? Because it's his best prop in the entire Prizepicks board. Once again, why? Millions of dollars of data, heavily favored on multiple sports books to go over. He's all the way up to -140 on BetMGM, -129 on Caesars. All of these sports books are favoring him. -150 on Fliff, -134 on Hot Streak, etc., etc. His very best prop on the entire Prizepicks board is the over 5.5 rebounds. So we want to be taking LaMelo Ball, and we want to be taking his over 5.5 rebounds. Let's go ahead and use our handy-dandy tools over at Outlier. Let's find some more underlying statistics that are going to back this as being a good play. And we want to be using as much data, finding as much different data points telling us that this is a good play as possible. They're giving this a 53% chance to hit on the over. We look at LaMelo Ball's rebounds. He's exceeded 5.5 rebounds in 4 of his last 5 games at home, averaging 6.4 rebounds per game on average at an 80% hit rate at home. Who knows? Maybe the games are staying closer at home. Maybe LaMelo likes the performance in front of the home crowd. It doesn't really matter. All we know is that all of these underlying statistics are backing us, and Outliers bringing in a bunch of different insights for us to go along with that data. Like I said, for me, the number one thing is the sportsbook data. They're factoring everything. -155 on the over underdog, -170 Caesars, -140 BetMGM, -130 DraftKings, all of these different things. And then look at the rebounding chances. LaMelo is getting 9.5 rebounding chances per game, over 34.2 minutes per game. We look at the offensive and defensive rebounds. He's getting 4.8 defensive rebounds per game, 1.6 on offense, adding up to 6.4 rebounds per game, which makes a lot of sense why he would be favored on the over 5.5, right? Essentially, he's getting 6 rebounds per game, so they're going to set the line at 5.5, and they're going to charge a price for you to take the over because it's more than likely he's going to end with 6 rather than 5. We're going to charge that. That's what the market knows, right? Hopefully you're learning. That's how this works, guys. That's the process that's going into every single one of my plays to find the very best plays on these apps every single day. Let's continue along here. This VIP ticket for you, right? So we talked about the McConnell over 4.5 assists. We talked about the LaMelo Ball over 5.5 rebounds. The Jamal Murray over 5.5 assists. Then to round out this ticket, we got the Anthony Simmons over 2.5 3-pointers made, RJ Barrett over 4.5 assists, and Jaylen Brown over 3.5 assists. Hopefully these are still available. If they're not, they're not. But let's go ahead and try to break this down for you. We'll kind of speed things up here, if at all possible, right? This is the rest of our ticket. Anthony Simmons. Over 2.5 3-pointers made. Why do we like the Anthony Simmons over 2.5 3-pointers made? Type them in to the Daily Grind Fantasy Optimizer. Millions of dollars of sportsbook data. What is it telling us? It's telling us the best possible prop will be taken as the over 2.5 3-pointers for Anthony Simmons with a 52.11% hit rate. Why? Because he's aggressively favored on all these Pinnacle, known as the smartest, sharpest sportsbook in the entire world, has made it a -142 favorite to go over 2.5 3-pointers made. They are aggressively favoring his over, so that is very valuable data to be using. We go ahead and type him in over on Outlier. What are they telling us for the underlying statistics? Is he taking a lot of threes? Is he making a lot of threes? My guess is yes. The market knows all this, right? I mean, there is no guess about it. I know that's going to be the case because if he's favored, they're factoring in all this stuff. Is it a good matchup? This is actually a plus EV play on Prizepicks. Shocker. This is really good stuff. They're telling us this is a crazy good play to be playing on Prizepicks, in particular in a 5 or 6 pick flex, is what Outlier's telling us, okay? He's exceeded 2.5 3-pointers made in 15 of his last 19 games on the road. That's a 79% hit rate. Market knows this. The market knows everything. Maybe he sucks at shooting at home and shoots way better on the road. If he does, the market knows this. And he's taking on an opponent that ranks 25th in the entire NBA, giving up 14.4 threes to their opponents in the Memphis Grizzlies. They've been terrible at defending the 3-ball. Then we look at his minutes, his 3-pointers made, his 3-pointers attempted. He's taking 9.3s per game, making 3.5 of them, shooting 38% from behind the arc, So what are they going to do? They're going to set his line at 2.5, and they're going to say he's probably either going to make 2 or 3 3-pointers. So we're going to set the line at 2.5, and we're going to charge you more to take the over. We're going to charge you on Pinnacle right now. They're listing it at minus 143 because it's so likely for him to go over. We're going to make you risk more than you're going to win. We're not just going to let you take the prop that's more likely to hit without you risking more, because then we're not going to make money long term. That's how it goes, people. That's how we make money on these apps. All right, you follow me? All right, so let's go ahead and speed things up if we can. Anthony Simmons, over 2.5 3-pointers made. Phenomenal prop here in this ticket. And then the RJ Barrett, over 4.5 assists, and the Jaylen Brown, over 3.5 assists, okay? Those are the last two. Let's try to wrap things up here, tell you exactly why those are good plays. Got my ticket. It doesn't fit on the screen. This new Prizepicks update, I'm having to like drag my recording up just for you to see the dang ticket. But it is what it is. The RJ Barrett, over 4.5 assists. Why is this a good play? Going to be a bunch of different data backing it. No surprise, right? Over 4.5 assists. Let's see here. He's favored at minus 130 on Pinnacle, minus 122 on FanDuel, all the way up to minus 142 on DraftKings, and minus 160 on BetMGM. Really, really good stuff. DraftKings is a very sharp sportsbook. DraftKings, you know, they're the king of the stuff. DraftKings is a massive company. They are very good at what they do, man. They're setting him as a minus 142 favorite on the over. Like, it's a pretty big deal, guys. Take note of that for sure. And then we look at Jaylen Brown as the last leg. Is he still going to be available on the Prizepicks board? It looks like that one got removed. It doesn't surprise me. He was really popping as a really good play earlier in the day for me. So that's the full 6-pick. Unfortunately, some of the plays got taken down, but just keep in mind, guys, you know, I'm sharing actual plays that I'm actually playing, that I'm actually backing with my own money on this content. It's very important to me that I'm sharing with you guys actual plays that I'm playing, backing actual VIP plays to break down the process for you guys so you can see the results, see how they go, know that I know what I'm talking about. I just came on and gave out a perfect 6-0 ticket last time. So this is it. It's a 1-unit play. Unfortunately, it looks like McConnell and Jaylen Brown are not available, but the rest you can get, I think. So take the ones that you can for the free content. If I go ahead and just copy this link into this other screen, we'll kind of see, you know, which plays got bumped, which plays are still available, et cetera, et cetera. Let's go ahead and put them in here. Okay, so it looks like McConnell might be back down. Nice. Okay, so you can get McConnell now. So it looks like you can get all the props except for Jaylen Brown at the end of this recording. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 props, all available. Let's go ahead and analyze that TJ McConnell prop for you guys now that it's available. I'll go ahead and type him into the Daily Grind Fantasy Optimizer real quick so you can see the data in real time. And you're going to see the over 4.5 assists. I mean, this is aggressively favored on multiple sports books. I really like this prop. He's all the way up to minus 175 on BetMGM, minus 129 on Teasers, minus 136 on BetOnline, minus 125 on Bovada. You know, just aggressively favored on BetMGM at minus 175. That's a pretty unreal line when you're getting minus 119 on Prizepicks and a 5 or 6 pick flex. Certainly be taking advantage of that prop now that it is available. It's my favorite prop on the board. So yeah, I definitely like that one. All right, guys, so this is the full 6-pick flex. The TJ McConnell over 4.5 assists. The LaMelo Ball over 5.5 rebounds. The Jamal Murray over 5.5 assists. The Anthony Simmons over 2.5 3-pointers made. RJ Barrett over 4.5 assists. And the Jaylen Brown over 3.5 assists. I send these in as soon as I place them to my VIP members. So if you are interested in becoming a VIP member, you would have got access to this as soon as I placed it. Head on over to Patreon, and I will have that pinned as the top comment, linked below. We've been crushing. Betr Picks just shared that perfect 6-0 sweep with you last time out. So looking to keep it going in this one. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Wishing you all the best of luck on your Prizepicks NBA player props tonight, and we will see you in the next one.